Well, Denver 7 is also a sponsor of this weekend's Pridefest in Civic Center Park. Rex Fuller, Director of Communications and Corporate Giving, shares more. So glad you're here. All right, you got to give me the scoop. What is the new and the latest on Pridefest this year?
We have so much going on this weekend. It's a little hard to put it all in one sentence, but I think probably the biggest thing that we're doing is some great entertainment this year. We have 3 stages with live entertainment featuring some really nationally known acts. YouTube star Todrick Hall is going to join us on Sunday afternoon. And for fans of RuPaul's Drag Race, we have some of the most popular drag queens who've been featured on that program joining us, including Evie Oddly, who is a Denver native and who just won the most recent season. We also have a great local band called Wheelchair Sports Camp that'll be performing on Saturday. Some wonderful DJs and a lot of great Latin talent.
Well, that is a lot of entertainment. That is not going to be lacking at all over the weekend for sure. Now, this is the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall riots. And before we get into kind of how you're going to honor it this weekend at Pridefest, explain why that is such an important event.
Sure. Well, 50 years ago, it was very common for gay bars and other LGBT spaces and organizations to experience harassment from the police. And frequently, gay bars were raided and shut down by the police, and their patrons were subject to arrest. And this was a very common occurrence. So on June 28, 1969, New York City police raided the Stonewall Inn, which was, or still is, a bar in Greenwich Village. And rather than kind of going along with the program and just sort of shrugging it off, the crowd at the bar that night fought back. And it ended up being 3 nights of riots in Greenwich Village. And 1 year later, political organizers decided to use that event, the 1-year anniversary of it, to do the first gay pride march that took place in New York in 1970.
Historic. Yes, absolutely.
So it's really regarded as kind of the beginning of the LGBT civil rights movement.
And you are going to be honoring him this weekend. Another thing to quickly move ahead is also that you have such a great fundraiser with this whole weekend in Pridefest. Talk about some of the programs that you're actually going to be helping.
Sure. Denver Pridefest is presented by the Center on Colfax, which is the LGBTQ community center here in Denver. And so all the proceeds that are generated this weekend go to support year-round programming at the center, where we serve LGBTQ youth, older adults, the transgender community, and lots of other programs.
Absolutely. Okay, is there any spot on the parade route, which will be on Sunday, that they should really go to?
Oh gosh, that's hard to say because it gets really crowded. I think right in front of the center at Colfax and Lafayette is a great place to watch
That's a great spot to go. All right, so many activities, fun things to do. Pridefest, the Pridefest parade steps off at 9:30 a.m. from Cheeseman Park and travels down Colfax to Civic Center Park. For more information, all you got to do is call 303-733-7743 or visit denverpride.org. This segment was sponsored. Thank you.